What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys. We are live early at AM. Gotta get y'all up. Gotta get y'all ready. Gotta get y'all pumped for today, baby. We have game, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hit the like button on your way in the room. Fansanity #1 in the chat section. That's what's up. Holla at me later, man. We got to talk about some stuff. Hi, I'm from South Korea. Ooh, South Korea in the house. We worldwide, baby. We worldwide, man. What's up, TD? I'm here. G Firm, I see you. Plank Titan, I see you. 8K Slider, what's up, man? Brandon Luke in the house. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the room, guys. We getting y'all up early in the morning. Some of y'all taking your babies to school right now, but you're riding out with TD. Some of y'all headed to work, but you're riding out with TD. Some of y'all just getting out of the bed. Get up, because it's game day, baby, and let's go, man. Let's go. It's TD Fans Talk. We ready, baby. Y'all already know we're going to start our day a little something like this. I got a little special treat for y'all. Y'all ready? You ready? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright, smiley faces, and this is the way we start out our day. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yeah, beautiful day, y'all. Man, the sun coming out. I got the light coming from natural light. This all natural light, y'all. Y'all see how bright it is? This is the natural, beautiful Florida sunlight coming through the window right now early in the morning. Man, I'm so fresh up. I ain't brushed my hair yet. You know, I woke up like this. Flawless. Let me stop. Shout out to everybody, man. Andre said stop. Oh man, fins up, everybody. I'm headed to school in a bit. It's TD time. You better know it, Plank Titan. Have a great day at school, man. Make sure you inspire your fellow classmates by leading by example, homie. What do you predict the score will be for today's game? Sorry, Emmanuel. You're gonna have to tune in all day because that's coming later. Y'all hit that like button, man. But hey, it's gonna be a good one, Emmanuel. Well, Emmanuel, you already know we're gonna win, so it's all that matters. 8:30 in Seoul. Fins up. Shout out to you, Clemente. That's where you at, man. Soul. Hey, Finsanity, how you sleep? Oh man, driving to work on the highway going about 85 miles an hour, but ride with my boy TD. Slow down, Brandon. We want to make sure you're on the stream later now. Come on now, slow down. Kids at home, safe driving is always the best thing. All right. Never do that again, TD. Oh man, I gotta cut my singing career short, Shane. Come on, man. Good morning, TD. That's I'm working. Oh, I'm at work. That's what's up, man. Carlos, you getting off soon or you're an early bird worker, going in early? Morning, sir. Same to you, Andre. G Firm, I was still up until like 3 a.m. working, but the sleep I did get was amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, Vic. I came to hang out with y'all for a little bit this morning just to chat with y'all. You were the first before me, Finsanity, because I had to type more. Hey, still beat you, Clemente. You better get on it. Yo, TD, Bell just wrong. I'm a first grade teacher, but I got my earpiece in. That's what's up, 2019 Miami Miracle. Ooh, I love it, 2019 Miami Miracle. Y'all see what they did there? But hey, you take care of them babies. You take care of them kids. Make sure you give them everything you got for our future, man. And thank you so much for your service to our community. I really do mean that. All right. Let's see. At Finsanity, I feel you. I've been up since 11 p.m. Wow. Oof. Y'all out here getting it in. TD, watching from hospital bed, bro. Was watching you live 2 days ago and got taken to hospital. Why? You okay, DY2? Hit me up in the private chat. Make sure you're good, man. Definitely want to make sure you're good, but I pray your strength, pray your health. I pray that everything will be all right at the end of the day. Let God have his way. All right. You'll be good, bro. Just believe it. Yep. We Dolphins swim worldwide. You better know it, man. Man, Fins today and heading up to Orlando tomorrow for the U. The U. Man, I went somewhere last night and the guy saw me with my Dolphin shirt on my other one, and he was like, "Oh, who you going for, the Gators or the U?" I said, "You already know. We was all up in there ready to fight, baby. We were ready to fight, you know." But I caused him to run, you know. TD, you the best. Only on Thursdays. You are the hardest working YouTuber. I ain't gonna say the hardest because I don't know nothing about everybody else. But anyway, that's what's up. I appreciate that, Andre. Man, y'all stop hitting me up. Not y'all, but people. It's early. It's early. I'm with my peeps. Chill. All right. Yo, TD, you still plan on going to the Skins game week 6? I never knew I said I was going to the Skins game for sure, but maybe. I mean, it could be very possible. Clemente, we've all been there, but I'll concede you were the first in. Oh man. Oh Lord. People keep on sending me these Popeyes and Chick-fil-A and Wendy's and all that memes and stuff. They be going at it. It'd be hilarious, y'all. I don't know if y'all pay attention to that type of social media stuff. But is the game nationally televised? From my understanding, it is. Fox, you know, I actually got to check. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm going to be good tonight. You know, make sure I'm going to be good.
Then the bombshell.
Oh, Lord.
The United States government increased.
Now, what channel is it going to be on? For it's text. Give me a second, man. I'll check later. It's craziness on TV. But anyway, 4:30 is Callie still watching your live stream. Love it, TD. Ooh, y'all on the East Coast, 4:30 is when y'all watching. That's what's up, man. That's love there. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hey, but let me tell you, good morning, Vicky. I see you. MetLife Takeover. Oh, y'all driving me crazy about this MetLife Takeover, man. Y'all gonna have me in the building for real. Man. Coming up there representing. Don't have TD coming out there to Jersey, man. Woo! It's gonna be something bad. Yeah, I'm good. TD had heart palpitations and went into a fib and had to get my heart shocked to come out of it. Getting released in a few. Told Doc I ain't dying before my fins win a Super Bowl. Oh, DY2, man. I love your spirit, bro. I love your spirit, regardless, no matter what, baby. You keep that spirit. You keep that positive spirit. You stay up, man. You stay up. You stay up with us. We're gonna see that Super Bowl, man. We're gonna see that Super. And then when we win a Super Bowl this year, matter of fact, you tell that doctor you ain't going nowhere until your Dolphins win 50 more Super Bowls. How about that? Because you're gonna be alive for a long time, homie. That's what's up, man. Love you, bro. Man, I'll pay for your ticket. Y'all better stop offering me stuff because I'm going to hold y'all accountable. All right? Calm down now. I'm going to pay for your ticket. I'm going to pay for that. Hey, then when I be, hey, man, you said you were going to pay for my ticket. I'm outside the stadium. It's going to your voicemail, but just call me back. Halftime. I'm still outside, man. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Stay up, DY2. You ain't going nowhere. You better know it, man. Rosen hasn't really been ahead of the whole race. He has a lot of work to do. Herb Flores, sometimes the young guy just ain't ready. But I will tell you this, baby. It is game day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all have a blessed day today. I will be live here and there. I'll be working on some fantasy football details as well. And I also got to record a song today that I wrote that I'm collabing with R. Keith. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all go check him out. I got to record that today. And then work on some more business things for the channel. But it's going to be a great day, guys. I can't wait till tonight. I will be live streaming. We will be live on this channel. We will be live. We will be talking Miami Dolphins football, play-by-play coverage, play-by-play action. Y'all let your friends and family members know about this channel. We're going to have a party tonight, baby. I'm pretty sure we're going to have over 100 people in the room. We're going to do it big. We're going to have some fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves, and we're going to talk our talk. Y'all already know what time it is. We're going to beat up on those Jaguars. We're going to do what we do best. Enjoy life, have fun, enjoy our Dolphins, and just hang out and party, man. I'm glad, and the beautiful thing is, man, all y'all who with me right now in this chat section and everybody who's going to watch in 30 minutes, in an hour, in 2 hours, in 4 hours, in 8 hours, 16, 32, 64, so forth and so on. Whenever you watch this video, the most impressive thing about it is the fact that you woke up this morning and you're allowed to watch this video because you have one of the most precious things in this world, and that's the ability to breathe and live. All right. So I'm happy everybody's living with us today, and let's keep it going because somewhere in the world there were people that weren't as fortunate, and we definitely special shout out to DY2. Definitely fighter and doing what he got to do to be here with his Dolphin family, man. We love you, bro. Everybody love you on this channel. All right. Y'all hit that like button. This is today. All right. This is the day. This is the day, man. We got to get it done. We're actually going to see some real good football because we get to see the starters. We get to see what we perceive right now as at least the starters, and I have a good reason to believe these will be the starters tonight, starting the game. We don't know if certain people play 1 quarter or 2 quarters, but I'm hoping all the starters who's going into war week 1 versus Baltimore when we kick it behind at home, I hope all of those starters are going to literally be playing half the game until halftime. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. All right. It's gonna be some great analysis. We're gonna get a picture of a better unit put together because we had a lot of games where, hey, this person wasn't playing, that person wasn't playing, Tunsil's not playing, and I think tonight we might get a good picture of our team. And hopefully it's an impressive one. Hopefully it's a beautiful one. Now, there are scenarios where we don't need to look too deep into it, again, because it is the 3rd preseason game. Things still may be vanilla, but at any rate, regardless, we want to see if they can execute those things at a high level, given that these guys should be the starters. Also, I'm really excited about watching this defense tonight. I don't know if Rashard Jones will actually be on the field playing, but we shall keep an eye on that. It'll be a beautiful thing to see him show up. But we shall see. And shout out to you, DY2, man. You even dropping the money on us. I appreciate the love, bro. I love all of you guys, all my Dolphins family. And we love you back, man. 10-fold, 100-fold, whatever the biggest number fold is, which it doesn't stop. So we love you. We love you, man. Nick Foles is a Super Bowl MVP, and how many players on Dolphins are Super Bowl MVPs? Doesn't matter, Ryan F. We're about to have 53 Super Bowl MVPs this year. That's all that matters, Ryan. You ain't got to hate on that. Go tell your Patriot family that get ready. We coming, all right? It's going down at Hard Rock tonight. You better know it, man. Now y'all got me all mushy, feeling like I should have been down there, man. I should have been down there. I just made a decision myself. I done been to the first 2 games. This one is real, and I want to sit in the confinement of my house and just sit here and evaluate it with you guys. Feel a little more comfortable because y'all got to understand, when I go to them games, that is work. Holding the phone the entire time, talking, got everything going on. It is work, but now I'll be able to not hold anything, be me right here in this seat, chill, watching the game, just like this. Y'all see my eyes like this. And I'll be giving y'all play-by-play and talking to y'all, chatting with y'all. Play-by-play chatting. And we'll have a lot of fun tonight doing that, guys. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Jaguars are my Florida team. That's what's up, Ryan F. That's what's up, man. We'll take that. That just means you're going to get used to L's. You're going to get used to L's, man. But I promise you, we played last week when we played the Bucks. That was your Florida team too, huh? Oh, man. It's 4:40 a.m. where I am. Shout out to you, Tyler. Go ahead and get you another hour or 2, depending on what you got to do today. We ain't going to be mad at you. We want to make sure some of y'all rested today because we want you to have all that energy tonight, baby, because we going live and we having a party. You passed on deep sea fishing and the Fins game. Yeah, I did, but the deep sea fishing, me and my dad, we can go out anytime. We hop on the boat and just head out. Go do some trolling. Me, him, and maybe my uncle or something. Just go out there in the water. Find a few 100 feet and troll. Hook some. Kingfish, dolphin. Y'all already. If you know anything about that, y'all know what time it is. And then do some bottom fishing, catch some, red snappers, yellowtails, muttons, all that good stuff, groupers. Yeah, we do it big, man. But we'll do that anytime. And y'all know I'll probably blog that next time I go down and do it with my dad. Listen, I have Balaj on my fantasy team, but right now he's on the bench. LOL, I need to know he's starting. I'm going to do a fantasy video of Insanity as soon as we get the fantasy league locked in. I am going to wait, though, because the fantasy league, we're going to draft after the fourth preseason game. So we'll be having the drafts that week, like literally. If the fourth preseason game is on Thursday or Friday, whatever it is, we'll be drafting Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday that next week. And right after that, I'll do a fantasy because I can't give y'all all my fantasy tips. I can't tell you how I'm going to win it all, So I do a fantasy breakdown of players to watch out for, especially Dolphin players, but around the league that are sleepers and things like that. We'll talk about that type of stuff, man. But I'm going to tell y'all now, some of y'all shouldn't even play fantasy because you're basically just wasting time just to lose to me. I'm just saying I'm that great, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, yo, TD, I'm watching you in school and Fins 2020 champs. Hey, man, don't get in trouble at the account of TD Fins talk. But if the teacher call you out and say, hey, I'm watching TD Fins talk, you better delay your lecture. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. You ain't hear that here. I was just playing. Asher, I'm just playing. Oh, man, keep Balaj on the bench. We got the Ravens number 2 defense week 1. Man, it's so funny how they gonna go from the number 2 defense in week 1 all the way to the number 32 defense in week 2. Cause we about to go run it through they, man. You better not be putting Balaj on the bench. Well, it depends on who in front of him, of course. But then on top of it, how long is Drake gonna be out? What if they say, they're deciding to sit Drake game 1? You better put Balaj on that squad. You better sit Balaj on that starting lineup. Stop playing. What up, Jack? I see you. You know it, man. I'm going to tell them to subscribe. So, man, I'm hoping our O-line gets it going tonight. Watching you, Jesse 77. That's what's up, man. We'll see. I think they're going to be fine, man. I draft Balaj or Drake or even Stills or Williams if he starts, but not till way later. LOL, maybe round 7. Nobody knows about Williams, but us at Finsanity. Yeah, good point. That's all I look for, the people that other people don't know about. All right. When will cuts happen? I know it's only one this year. Oh, I mean, Saturday, Friday and Saturday after the last preseason game. You'll have that final 53-man roster Saturday or Sunday. Literally, you on Saturday or Sunday, the final 53-man roster will be released. All right? Period. All right? Y'all hit they like, show love. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, guys. I'm ready to get our 3rd Super Bowl in Miami, TD. I know. And actually go to the Super Bowl in your own city. Do y'all know how crazy that'll be? Just imagine it. The Miami Dolphins, with the worst odds to win the Super Bowl, ranked number 32 in the league, starting at the beginning of the season. They have found their way to make it to the Super Bowl in their own home. All right, do you know how many people would just become wealthy overnight if that happened? But you know what? You know how little people would become wealthy because nobody is betting on it. Nobody. You know how much money people waste every day? And I ain't advocating to be a betting person or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is just thought process. Listen, you know how like you waste $10 easy on junk. Imagine putting $10 down and now you done made $5,000 just off of the 10. Oh, you got $5,000 to put down on something. You got $5,000 to start a little small business. You got, man, something that simple. $10. $100, you'll win $50,000. 500 to 1 odds for us. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no betting man, but the truth be told, if you go to the last 16 teams, you go to the teams ranked 16 through 32 and bet $10 on all of them, all it takes is one of those teams to win it all, and you'll make money, even if you bet on all of them. Those are odds. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But, man, you never know, though. You never know who's going to creep up. You never know who's going to make that trade next season that makes a difference. You never know who's going to have literal a coaching staff like we had in the 70s and turn things around like that. I mean, even if you play the odds for some of them teams just to go to the playoffs alone, oh my gosh. Man, I gamble every week faithfully and not no 10. But you get my point, Joseph. You get my point, man. Joseph Bryan, you better get that money. Emmanuel Bradley, I'm not drinking bleach. It's true. It's damn true. Dolphins are not going to the Super Bowl in 2080. Well, I can't tell the future, Ryan. You see how I change every comment you say. Do you still have Rosen ahead of the QB race? I kind of do. That ain't what the coaches are speaking, but I kind of do. But tonight is going to be very eye-opening because tonight ain't about Rosen, y'all. Let me help y'all understand that. Tonight is not about Rosen. I don't care if Rosen come out there in the second half and have 40 touchdowns and 5,000 yards in one half. He's playing with the second and third team, whatever. Tonight is not about him. Tonight is about Ryan Fitzpatrick solidifying the starting role or losing it. The odds, he has better odds to solidify it because if he plays well, we already know he got it. If he doesn't play well, he still got a chance to have it because you still got to watch Rosen play and see what he do. So either way, he has the best odds. But if I'm to say who's leading the race right now, I'm still going to give Rosen the edge off of sample size. But again, a lot of people can argue that for the simple fact that Fitzpatrick's sample size has been limited intentionally. So, you know what I mean? It's all about Fitzpatrick tonight. What he does as the starting quarterback. And, and I ain't gonna lie, I think this coaching staff would prefer him to go out, hey, take care of business, have a good game so we ain't got to go through this. I think the coaching staff, he want him to come out and do what he got to do. So that's where I stand. Yo, TD, I'm putting 50 on Miami to win the Super Bowl this year. What everyone doesn't know besides the real Miami Dolphins fan is I'm going to make that money. You better know it. $50 will win you 25 grand if you got the 500 to 1 odds. Because I know it moves a little bit every day, but you know what I mean. Good morning, TD. This is a nice surprise. Wake up to Dolphins talk. My day is made. Woo! It ain't made yet because we got a full day of action, baby. Shout out to you, Glenn. Love you, man. Jose Perez with the donation. Thanks for your love, bro. Should we trade Steele and Jones for an O-line player? And listen, if it was me, I would trade one of those guys for an O-line player, and then I'd trade another one of those guys for a DB. And I might even look at Kiko for a defensive end or something. It ain't got to be great. We ain't trying to trade him for greatness. We just trying to trade him for someone more solid than what we have now at the position. Right now, the Miami Dolphins are 15,000 plus 1,500 to win the Super Bowl. So in other words, every 100 you bet, you'll make 15,000. If you bet 100, you'll make 15,000. So they kind of did that change the odds? I believe so. Yeah, okay, that's what's up. That's still good. That's still good. I know you ain't Finsanity, man. I know you be taking care of business. But you got to put one down for the team now. You got to put one down for the team. Go ahead and get that cash, man. Ryan L. said, I hope you lose your money, Brandon. Of course you do. Patriots, Homer, hey, that's our local Patriots hater, man. But we love him, man. I mean, not Patriots hater. Well, he's a Patriots fan that's a hater of the Dolphins. And we love him over here, man. He our boy, man. He hang out with us and give us the business. We always need opposition over here. It makes things normal. All right. So it just ain't 100% love fest. All right. Fitzpatty, hope Ryan loses. He had his chance. Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick. What chance did he really have, though? I mean, he had limited reps. I want to see Preston takes Ramsey to the goalpost. Oh, man, I haven't even thought about those matchups tonight. I haven't even thought about the matchups. I want to see who Ramsey is guarding and will we get off? Is Ramsey going to be guarding Kenny Stills? Is Ramsey going to be guarding Preston Williams? I mean, this is going to be interesting. That's actually a good thought process. I can't wait to see tonight. You know, we going to get some real. I mean, I don't know what y'all think, but I think the Jaguars have a solid defense, so we'll be able to see some things. They offense, they got their new quarterback, and we'll see if we can do what we got to do on that front, because everybody argues that their only issue is quarterback play. But let's see what the Dolphins can do against them. Man, Chick-fil-A sandwich or Popeye's chicken sandwich. I ain't even did all that challenge stuff. TD, I didn't sleep all night. Too excited thinking about the Dolphins winning the Super Bowl this year. Get hyped. Corbin, man, you got to get some sleep. I don't want you to be staying up all the way into the Super Bowl, man. You need to be rested so you can celebrate. If you don't sleep at all, you're going to watch us win the Super Bowl and just not even celebrate. Man, not even God Green Earth with Tom Brady lose in Miami this year. You probably said the same thing last year, Ryan. Oh, I ain't got my tea to sip, but you get the point. At this point, I truly believe Ryan Fitzpatrick gives us the best chance to win. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I want to see our O-line versus their D-line, and I want to see our receivers versus Jalen Ramsey. Couldn't have said it better, D-Cope 864. As we get news coming out of the day, Brian Flores presser, hopefully, what we can expect. I can't wait, and I'm going to bring that to y'all live. Y'all already know what time it is. Rosen ain't ready. We need to go with a more experienced QB. I'm not sure if that's true, but even if it is true, let me make sure everyone does understand, though. Pump the brakes. We don't need him to be ready yet. That's the problem. Everybody wants him to be ready day one. That's fine, too. I want him to be ready, too, but we don't need him to. We need him to develop and become polished. Do you know if Rosen plays this year and starts in the whole season and has an Arizona-type year, that his career is over? His career is over. And I know a lot of y'all are Rosen fans. You don't want this kid's career to be over. You don't want it to be over. Some of y'all pushing for him to start right now because you love him. Let him take his time. You know, if you want him to really be a future of this organization and see him thrive, let him take his time. Let him take his time. Don't rush him into demise. I know you want him now, but trust me, you have him now, your whole tune might change by the end of the season and say, man, we should have just let him develop. Now they're not even giving him a chance. And then he goes to the role of being a certified backup somewhere in this league. Everybody taking chances on him as a backup and not even considering him as a starter. Not even considering him as a starter, man. You're right. I should sleep. Gonna dream about the Dolphins winning it all up. Build around Josh and all these picks we got coming up. Yes. If you go live later, can it be between 11 and 12? Please. Otherwise, I'll be in class and can't watch. I'll see, Zara. I can't guarantee it, though, homie. I can't guarantee it, man. I've been said this is Rosen's last stop. If he trash with us, he may fall out the league. I'm not going to say he's going to fall out the league because the number one pick doesn't ultimately fall out the league. But if you watch Hard Knocks, you know if they got them Peterman and all of those guys, he'll find a job. It's just his fans will be sitting there waiting in the wind for something to happen that likely won't happen. He's going to always sit over there on that bench. And you'll always sit back saying, why aren't they playing Rosen, man? He's better than this guy that's out there, and they don't care. And you're going to see his career die. All right? What does your shirt say? I want to party like it's 1973, and on the back it says someday. And I should have wrote in there in markers soon. Someday soon. Many are rushing Rosen to start just to see if they should get to him. And those are the people that, in my opinion, are so misinformed, man. Like, let me give y'all an example. This is a good topic. I was going to make it a whole different topic today. Well, maybe I still should. Or should I talk about it now? Man, I'm gonna give y'all that fire, man. Hey, let's talk about it now. Um, they sent me someone in the email sent me Tua's film from the national championship game, and it showed every play of Tua, right? And you know how I'm critical of his performance in the national championship game because I said he didn't look great because he made the difference of them not winning as well, even though the defense did as well. But it doesn't matter because Alabama defense didn't do much, nor the Clemson defense do that much. But some will say, yeah, they did. They got 2 picks on them, but those picks were on Tua. Okay. But the person that sent me the video, they were pointing out that look at this kid. He's delivering the ball pretty nice. He's doing this. He's doing that. See, on the surface, when you evaluate quarterbacks, and I do a good job evaluating quarterbacks, but I'm always open because somebody else hit me up, say they want to show me some film on quarterbacks and show me a different perspective of how to look at quarterbacks, and I'm all open for it. But here's my thought process of how I review quarterbacks coming out of college. So when they sent this film, they wanted to highlight how well Tua actually did. And if you watch the highlights of the game, you might argue, oh, this kid was lights out. He actually played well. He made a few mistakes, but who doesn't, right? And look, he's delivering the ball. That's a nice arm, nice escapability, X, Y, and Z. And I look at football in so many more aspects. I don't look at it from the eye of just look at the highlights and the lowlights, everything he did well, everything he didn't do. And because overall, if you just look at it from a fan standpoint and watching the film, on that video, it will show you that Tua had a performance of an 8 out of 10. And that was spectacular, especially in a national championship game. That's spectacular play. And some might argue, why are you so critical about him to say he didn't look great in the national championship game? That's not my issue. I encourage that same person to go back and watch the film and notice some main things. And this is the problem I have with college quarterbacks coming out. And I'm not talking about, again, wide open receivers, 5 seconds to throw the ball. I'm not even talking about that right now. Here's the issue. I watched Tua's film. And one thing I learned about Tua in watching that video that was sent to me, it was like 15-minute video of all his plays, all his snaps. One thing that was clear to me that I do not want in Miami. I don't want in Miami if that's all he has. Let me tell you what it is. I watched this kid helmet and head the entire video. Down, said, hut, back up. Look at the guy he want to go through, and his eyes does not move. Got him. All right. Now, said, hut. All right, that's my guy coming across. Got him. He's just like your typical quarterback that plays for a big school. The game plan is designed to know that you're, one, going to have great protection. And the way this play is designed, your first option should always be open. And what he's doing in that game is hitting his first option every single time. Now, some might argue, well, TD, the first option open, why wouldn't he hit the first option? You're right, but that's the problem. How do you know that he can read defenses? In the NFL, the first thing that you're not going to have is your first option. Unless you got man-to-man coverage and the comeback routes and stuff like that. The one thing you're definitely not going to have is your first option. You're not going to have the first option. And not once in that entire game did I see him look at his first option. They got that good, and turn away. The first interception he threw, first option, defender. 3 defenders over there. He come right in the way, pick 6. They're so trained to, I already know where I'm going to go. Let me hike the ball and get it there. They're so trained on it. They're not reading defenses. The problem is their team around them is so good that it works on a high clip. And we think that, oh, look at all these stats. They're winning and they're balling and he's doing all this amazing stuff. But that stuff don't translate in the NFL. It doesn't translate in the NFL. That first interception was boneheaded, but I don't blame him because he already knew where he wanted to go. He knew where the receiver would be at that perfect time with total disregard to the defense. He looked at the defense and said, my guy should be where he is, and I should just throw it right there, and this is the completion. And the guy, oh, easy pick. It's like you threw it in his arms because they're not worried about the defense. They're not even caring about the defense. They're just throwing to the guy that's supposed to be open on this scheme. And that's a lot of come on TV with these lies talking about he has good field vision. He knows how to read the defense at a young age. No, he don't. They think that he know how to read the defense because he got a high completion percentage. Because he get time to throw the ball. He get 5 seconds to throw, so he must be reading the defense during that time. No, they already know where they want to go. And that's the problem I have. In that whole video, I kept watching. I was like, can we get one play where he's looking down his guy, but then it ain't there and he switches to look for something else? Never got it unless he runs out of the pocket. Unless he runs out of the pocket. And that's forced because you run out of the pocket, you got to put your head back upfield. What's open now? That's the only time. That's the only time. And that's a problem. My issue with these young quarterbacks that we praise and want on our team to be the number 1 overall pick and all that crap, there's too many unknowns. You just rave about the things we do know. But when those unknowns show up in the NFL as weaknesses, we're back to the drawing board looking for the big name coming out, the next big name. Well, we need to go get him this time. Then the next big name, we need to go get him this time. Watch the film. The kid, and the crazy thing is, I can't sit here and say that's one of the kid's weaknesses because we don't have a large enough sample size to know that because he never does it. He never shows us he can do it. He never shows us. But one thing that makes me feel like maybe he can't, because when he threw those interceptions, total disregard for the defense. I could have saw that coming. But when you don't even care and you just rip it, and it ain't like the guy dove and intercepted it. The guy stepped right in place, waited, bam, and went. You threw it right to the guy, in other words. When you throw it right to a defender, you either had a bad throw by mistake or like a slip. Oh, man, I underthrew it by mistake or something. Or you just didn't even care about the defense. You just knew where you were going and what time you needed to throw the ball, and you just threw it. And if you watch those plays, you'll see that. You will see that. I'm telling y'all, man, it's certain. And that's what Flores, whenever they say, listen, man, we're looking for guys with good feet. And Tua got good feet. We're looking for guys with good eyes. And that's what concerns me. He ain't using his eyes on the field. And guys with good hands. And as far as him, that may not apply as much other than throwing, of course, but it doesn't apply when he say hands. That's for defenders and offensive players, using their hands properly. Quarterback, that's a little different. You're really looking for good eyes and good feet, good vision, good feet, pocket awareness, that type of stuff. He checks the box in a lot of areas, but the things that we don't know that he checks and there's evidence to say that he can do well, those are the biggest things you need in the NFL. You have to be able to read a defense. You have to be able to say, progression 1 isn't there. Let me go to number 2. Not there. Number 3. Let me check the check down. That entire game in the biggest stage in the national championship game where you got to have poise, you got to bring your A game. This man head never changed direction on a single snap unless he got out the pocket. But in the pocket, his head never. Y'all go check out the highlights. Every Tua snap from the national championship game and watch what I'm talking about. Don't look at the freaking completion. Notice that this man's head never, ever, not once changed. And I'm not talking about looking straight and maybe he just got good vision. He can look straight and see it all. No, I'm talking about height and he automatically looked left and then turn his head to look at nothing else. Nothing else. Go check out what I'm talking about. You'll understand. So that's why I never fall in love with guys who play for elite teams, quarterbacks that play for elite teams, where it's so easy that all they need to do is look at their first progression. And 90% of the time, it's there. But then if it's not there, they throw a pick or make a huge mistake or don't know how to start looking at the others. Come on, TD. When you spend time talking about Tua, you just feed these negative fans hopping. We are the worst team. Not what your channel is for. Who Miami is. I'm not really sure your thought process behind that, but I'm talking about Tua not because of Tua. My channel is to inform fans on why we should pick up certain players and why we shouldn't pick up others. This conversation really isn't about Tua. It's about the characteristics and the behaviors he displays on the field that a lot of elite quarterbacks from college. This is about the college quarterback in general. So I don't want you to miss the real point. You gotta follow me on this, okay? The real point is the desire to always want the best option coming out of college when in a lot of times they actually aren't the best option. That's what we're talking about. Not feeding the Tua train. I'm just using him as one of the examples. No different from Kyler Murray. Go check it out. Oh, and Kyler Murray himself, he made me so mad when I watched Hard Knocks the other night. He upset me so bad. He made me feel like he's actually going to be a powder puff in this league. He's not going to last in the league if he keeps that mentality what he talking about the other night. If y'all watch Hard Knocks, him and Antonio Brown at the 50-yard line after the game, dapping up. What's up, man? What's going on? Murray had this little dumbfounded look on his face like I'm kind of embarrassed and all the cameras are following you from Hard Knocks, so that means they're looking at me and, oh my gosh, they're going to look at me and I didn't even play well at all. I played trash. That's kind of the look he had on his face. And the first thing came out of his mouth was excuses and pity party, throwing a little pity party. If y'all watched it, y'all know what I'm talking about. AB was like, hey, what's up, man, this and that. And he immediately, man, y'all threw the house at me. I mean, it was almost like, what was I supposed to do? You all brought the house. I mean, he like, y'all brought the house. I mean, come on, man, y'all brought the house on me. Like this ain't NFL, fool. And that's kind of proving my point. It's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, they GM better be concerned right now. The Cardinals GM better be concerned. He said, they're like, man, it was tough today, this and that. I mean, y'all brought the house. Like, come on, man, y'all brought the house. Why would y'all do that? It's the NFL. They can bring what they want and we'll bring what they want. So basically, you're conceding to the fact that when you bring the house, I'll look like that. I ain't talking about like, man, y'all got me tonight, boy. Y'all brought the house on me. I ain't talking about that. See, that's a different tone to it. Man, y'all brought the house on me tonight, man. I got, woo, boy. That's a different tone. No, his facial expression, demeanor, and tone was, y'all brought the house, though. Y'all brought the house, though. Like, come on, man. Why would y'all do that? Like, literally, his tone was like, why would y'all do that to me? Literally, go check it out. I promise y'all will get the same take as me. Go check out how he said it. I mean, y'all brought the house. Like, come on, man. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that, man? Why would y'all bring the house on me? I'm like, oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm witnessing this right now. I cannot believe this, man. Joseph Bryant said, I saw it. Am I exaggerating, Joseph? You let me know, man. Cloud Life say that's passion. How is that passion? This is passion Oh man, y'all brought the house, but don't worry, I got you. That's passion. That ain't how's it passion when you sitting there, but y'all brought the house. Come on, man. Man, did you see it? Did you see it? Cloud, like, did you watch it? Did you watch it, bro? Oh man, I hope you watched it. If you didn't, you gotta see it to understand what I mean. There's two different ways. I promise you, man. It was crazy, man. Shh. Don't let the Bass get down. What's Bass? Help me out. Wait, what did I miss? Finsanity, did you watch Hard Knocks? Everyone knows the Arizona Cardinals do not know how to evaluate quarterbacks come out of college. Shh. Man, anybody else watch Hard Knocks? Because I want to make sure to see if I'm exaggerating here. No, I mean you are not angry. You TD is just passionate, not angry. Oh, I thought you meant Murray. That was passionate he was showing. I'm like, what? Oh man, he went boo boo cry baby. You saw it, Jacquees? You saw what I was talking about? I need to watch the new episode. Finsanity, watch it. And you tell me right at the end, when he on the 50-yard line with Antonio Brown after he got demolished, you tell me what you think about his demeanor when he came to the 50-yard line. Jacquees and Joseph both watched it and they agree. Jacquees said he went boo-boo cry baby. I was like, man, he already got a baby face, but he showed it. Kyler Murray's face. He looked beaten. I was like, oh my God. Like once again, let me repeat this. Let me help y'all understand what I'm saying when I say this. There's two different ways that could have went down. He could have did it the way where it would have made us like, oh, okay, it ain't that big of a deal. He could have brushed it off like almost like, but I'll get y'all later. He could have said, man, y'all boys came after me tonight. Y'all brought the house. But that's all right. We're going to take care of that. Something along those lines. You know, where you brush it off. You acknowledge y'all brought the house. Y'all got me, but it's all right. That would have been all good. But they be like, man, what's up, man? What happened? This and that, or whatever he said. And he like, y'all brought the house, man. I mean, come on. I mean, y'all ain't gonna do that to me? Like, y'all gonna bring the house? Like, why? Is that serious? Like almost like, come on, man, it's preseason. Why would y'all do that? Y'all don't need to be attacking me like that. Let us run our basic stuff. You bringing blitzes and everything at me, not letting me get off. I mean, why y'all do that? That's almost like what he was saying. Man, I can't wait for the game tonight. Woo-wee. Yes, I saw a different side of Murray that night. He didn't display any heart at all. Man, I do watch Hard Knocks, and Raiders are moving to Vegas next year. Ryan L., did you see the last episode of Hard Knocks? Am I tripping about Murray's demeanor at the end of that game? Murray looked lost. He's got growing to do. I get to watch the game in Jersey tonight. Nice. Jersey even gets it. That's a good bet, man. The Raiders basically gave out the recipe to how to handle Kyler Murray. He's not gonna be a threat under the NFL pressure. I said that. I said all they got to do, and John Gruden said it in Hard Knocks. We got this young kid, Kyler Murray. We can't let him get out. If he get out that pocket, he keeps his eyes upfield, he can kill you. He got a good arm. He got this and that. On the episode, Gruden tell you, we got to contain the edge. All you edge rushers, don't let him get out. You contain the edge. And they came out, they contained the edge, and he looked like, oh my gosh. He looked like nothing. What, 3 for 9, 9 yards or 12 yards or something? Oh, it was terrible. Even a safety. They got a safety on the man. That's why I told y'all these mobile quarterbacks, people are going to understand how to contain them more and more as time goes on. People think that's the new era. Oh, they'll be contained. I give it 2 years and all that'll be shut down around the league. But then once they keep on running wild and crazy and then they get their new contracts, it's going to be even worse. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to be behind the ball trying to win a Super Bowl and just can't get there. Man, Kyler Murray will last 3 years in the NFL, then haul tail to the MLB. Last night told me it might even be sooner. Man, I'm just talking about Question is Boo Boo Crybaby related to Dum Dum the Fool? Yeah, they cousins, man. Man, I'm just talking about what he displayed the other night, and that's what frustrates me, man. This is so for the person who was like, that's not buying to that's not talk about the Tua thing. You're feeding into it. That ain't what this channel is for. We're talking about college quarterbacks in general. Because if we had the number one pick this year, tell me, majority of our fan base wouldn't have been crying to get him number one overall. If we had the number one pick this year, y'all tell me if I'm lying. Wouldn't everybody have been crying? Talk about let's get Murray. Oh my gosh, we gonna get Murray. Am I wrong? Please let me know in the comment section. Am I wrong? If we had the number one pick, majority of our fan base, including more than half the people in here probably too, would have been talking about we finna get Murray. We got our future. We got our future. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, exactly right. Hell no, I would not have been happy. But majority, and some of y'all would have said no. But majority, y'all can agree that majority would have been, oh yes, we got the number one pick. We got Murray. And we would have been playing in the second preseason game against the Bucs, getting 3 for 9. 12 yards. And then people would have been like, man, we should have traded for Rosen. I told y'all we should have traded for Rosen. Oh, man, this is so funny. This is what we do every year. That's what our fans do every year. We want the best thing coming out, and then if we do get it, it don't work out. It's the coaches, and then after a few more years of it not working out, we need a new quarterback, or it's the defense, it's this and that. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. So that's what the conversation is about. It's about our desire to keep on wanting to get the first round quarterback, and that guy, just like half the people were mad that we didn't get Dwayne Haskins, and he can't even solidify himself as the starter yet on his team. Just like half the fan base was actually mad when we got Christian Wilkins, who out here taking on triple teams, helping Charles Harris get one-on-ones. Yeah, y'all getting happy about the little spark that Charles Harris has given lately. Oh, Charles Harris look like he might be coming on. No, Christian Wilkins taking triple teams, giving Charles Harris one-on-one so he can come on. Ain't gonna question the Christian Wilkins pick. Gonna question it. Y'all better go watch that film they just put out of Christian Wilkins against the Bucs. How he straight up dominated. How they had to put 3 guys on him, both guards and the center, just to stop him, and he was still pushing forward. 3 guys on him, they ain't got him back fighting. He's still getting up about a 1.5 feet depth behind the line of scrimmage. And we sitting around here mad. How we gonna pass on Haskins, man? What are we doing? Christian Wilkins, what? And you can't sit here and tell me I'm wrong about what I'm saying. That's what we got the night of the draft. Christian Wilkins? Who is that? That's what people were saying. Who is Christian Wilkins? Potentially your future Hall of Famer. Truth be told, man, y'all better go look it up, man. This man been putting some work in on this team. Christian Wilkins is beasting. I know defensive tackles ain't this sexy position that everybody glorify or even notice the things they do. Most people don't even notice the impact they have. They think that everybody on the D-line is supposed to get to the quarterback. No, your defensive tackle is supposed to be so good that they never get to the quarterback. Some of y'all don't understand that comment I just said. But since we're an educational show to try to help y'all see the bigger picture, you always want a defensive tackle that can't get to the quarterback. You know why? Because the reason why he can't get to the quarterback is because he's so good. He's demanding double and triple teams on every single play. So he allowing your defensive end to get off. He allowing your defensive ends to get off. He allowing those blitzing linebackers to find that gap and hit it hard and go get them. But we don't pay no attention to that. But I suggest to all y'all, go look at the new highlight reel they have of Christian Wilkins. There was a guy, I forgot what his name is, in the ESPN that noticed how well Christian Wilkins did. He had to make a video about it. It's one of the well-known guys that's on TV and stuff. He had to make a video about it. He said, usually I don't make videos about individuals in preseason, this and that, but this kid, what I saw, I have to show and recognize. And he breaks down everything Christian Wilkins did again in that Bucs game, and it was a thing of beauty. It opened my eyes a little bit. I didn't see some of that stuff in the film, and I was like, wow. This guy, I already knew he balled out that game and did his job, and he recorded his first sack, might I add. But I didn't realize it was this good. Look at what, and this guy's explaining it perfectly. Ooh, yes, he did take a triple team, which allowed Harris to go one-on-one and beat his guy. Harris can be a good end, but you got to put him in them one-on-one situations. Remember what I told y'all last year? Y'all wanted to say, Quinn was a bust. Wake is a shell of himself. No. Last year, you can't get mad at Quinn and Wake. They were double teamed every time because we never had any tackles that were holding down the middle to require a double team or a triple team. They were double teaming Quinn and Wake every time. And some of y'all may have not have seen the double team because double team don't mean two guys are coming to you to block you. In the NFL, here's what a double team is for a defensive end. The left tackle automatically blocking you outside, and you always see that guard with nobody attached to him like this, looking right and left. That left guard over there on Quinn, like, all right, who coming in? Nobody. Oh, okay, I'm good. That was a double team. Because if Quinn went inside, he would have been smashed on a double. He go outside, it's easy for the left tackle because the left tackle's going outside first step. The left tackle ain't got to think when your defensive tackle's sorry. Because the coach is telling them, left tackle, their defensive tackles ain't getting no penetration. So your first step on every play is a little bit veered to the left, almost anticipated. If you cut back in, you got to get back fast, but almost anticipate the outside rush. Anticipate that outside rush. And that's why Quinn and Wake could barely get off. They couldn't, I'm going to let my speed beat him around the corner because he don't know what I'm going to do. He don't know if I'm going inside or outside. He got to react to which way I go. I'm off the line faster than him. But no, when your tackle suck, you ain't no defensive end off the line faster than the left tackle or the right tackle. Because when that ball hike, they know the snap count. They know when it's going to hike. Outside. Even if you're going inside, I got that guard coming in to help. Outside. They got you every time. Makes it tough. Man. Nobody showed any interest in Rosen except the Dolphins. Hey, and that can end up working out to be the steal out of everything. And people kill me. This is what a lot of people keep saying. Oh, wow, we lost the trade to Arizona in this Rosen thing. That's what people told me recently. And I tell those same people, back up for a second. Can we go look at what the trade was? Do y'all remember what the trade was? Let's see if anybody in the comment section even remember what was traded. We got Rosen, and what did they get? But when you say we got Rosen, don't leave it there. We got other stuff too. We got other stuff too. We got other stuff too. We didn't just get Rosen and that was it. We traded. We got a pick back in the draft. It was a later one. So basically what we traded in essence for Rosen was the gap. Was a gap between the second and the and don't forget, that second round pick that we gave them this year was a late second round pick. It was almost at the end. Y'all got to understand the move we made. We made a trade with another team first. We made a trade with another team. We moved down and picked up another asset for later because we didn't want to give them an early round, second round pick for Rosen. People forget about the trade we made before we made the Rosen trade. I am telling y'all, we virtually almost got this man for free. With the Saints, exactly. We traded with the Saints. We moved out of that early second round pick and got another asset with it. We got the later second round pick and another asset. People, y'all got to study this game and know what you're talking about. We virtually got this man almost for free. Talk about we lost the trade. We murdered that trade. It ain't no losing in the trade. He could be a certified backup who never plays and we still won in the trade. It was a thing of beauty. It was genius what Flores and O'Shea did. Arizona said, we want that second round pick you got. And we said, no, that's too high of a pick. Hold on, you want a second round? That's all you saying? You want a second round? Okay, I'll get back to you in 10 minutes. Hey, Saints. And I forgot all the exact details of what number and everything was the pick, but it was like this. Hey, Saints, we got the number 40 overall pick. Y'all want to move up to 40? And y'all give us y'all 60? Oh, we would love to move up to 40 and y'all take our 60. What are y'all trying to get from us? I forgot what it was. They gave us like another fourth, fifth, or sixth rounder, something else. So all we did is trade it down for a pick we were going to give away for Rosen anyway. And we got a later, same round, second round pick, but we picked up another asset. We picked up a whole nother asset. And then we said, all right, send us Rosen. And I think they gave us Rosen and a late round pick for our second pick. I got to go look at the details again. I think they gave us Rosen in like a 6th round pick. And we gave them our second, a late second. You might as well say it was a third because I think that second round pick was like number 60 overall or something. It was like 4 picks away. I think a 7. It was like 4 picks away from the 3rd round. In essence, you could say we gave him a 3rd round pick for Rosen. Plus we got, oh my gosh. So in essence, we gave him a 3rd round pick for Rosen, and what did the Saints give us? Y'all remember what that second pick was they gave us? What was it? We gave them a 5th. What was the pick that the Saints gave us? Y'all remember? They gave us their later second, but what else did we pick up from that? Does anybody remember? Because there's so much running in my mind right now. I'm missing out on it. Next year's second pick. Yeah, we swapped seconds, but didn't we get another pick as well? I don't know why. Let me just look it up. Let me look it up. I'm just going to look it up, make it that easy, all right? And help y'all out with this information. Telling y'all. Here we go. The Dolphins, no, let's go to the, let me pull this up. Good morning, Josh. I see you. I got it right here, guys. Just make sure I understand this. Oh, man, why did it disappear on me like that? Tanny looks to be Titan starter. I'm not sure about that, bro. I mean, he should be, but I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Lord, what is this? All right, hold on. No, I need the Saints. The Saints. Saints trade. GMTD, it's game day. You better know it, man. You better know it. You better know it, man. Dolphins trade second round pick with Saints. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the details. Make sure I'm spot on here. All right, watch this. All right. Dolphins make mega trade with New Orleans Saints. All right. So the Miami Dolphins were on the clock when suddenly the New Orleans Saints showed up in their place. Miami moves back from number 48. We had the 48th pick all the way to 62. I thought it was 60. It was number 62. Virtually the third round. Virtually the third round. Saints gave us their second round pick, and they gave us the 202nd pick, which was a fifth round pick. Sixth round pick. We got a sixth round pick. We got a sixth round pick and a second round pick for our second round pick. And that's why I was trying to explain to y'all. Y'all know how smart that was? Oh, the Cardinals won a second round pick. Imagine if we pulled the trigger at number 48. Here comes the second round pick. Go ahead and give us Rosen. We wouldn't have had the sixth. We wouldn't have had an extra pick out of it. So they moved down, got the 62nd pick in the sixth round, 202nd pick from the Saints. And what did they end up doing? They gave away Rosen in a 2015 fifth round pick, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at details on that, make sure. And the beautiful thing about that also is, look, here's the beautiful thing about that too. Nobody's noticing this either. Nobody's putting their mind on this. We didn't trade. We traded what where I was at a 2020. All of these were 2020. It was 2020 moves. All right. Now, hold on. Let me get this as well. Y'all give me a second. And I'm glad we traded with the Saints because they'll probably be good again. So the pick won't be where it'll probably be late again. Man, why is this thing taking so slow? Oh my God, it just shut out on me. This is crap. We also gave New Orleans our fourth. What are you talking about? You talk about in that trade? What's up with you, Butcher Block and Patriots Talk? Shout out to you, homie. Hey, I hope you have a blessed day, man. We got a second next year too. I know. This thing just shut out on me. I was trying to read it, but I don't remember us giving New Orleans our fourth round pick in that trade. What are we talking about here? We didn't give them our fourth round pick. We just gave them our second. They gave us their second. Hold on, y'all give me a second. Let me make sure. Was that a separate trade? Yeah, give me a second. Give me I got y'all, man. Who said 2 seconds and a 5 for a second and a fourth? We got 2 second round picks from them? What are y'all talking about? I don't remember it going down that way. Y'all confusing me. I know it didn't go. We didn't. Let me make sure, man. Okay. Hello? Yes, ma'am. You okay? All right, bye-bye. y'all actually got me intrigued now. But I'm trying to figure out where our fourth pick went as well. I don't know why I'm running a blank on it. I know I explained it that night. Into Drake or try or trade him. Listen, man, we got to see what Drake looks like post injury. We got to see what he looks like post injury to evaluate if that's even going to be considered. Why is none of these articles talking about the fourth pick and where it went? That's what I want to know. Come on, somebody got to be a football enthusiast to help us understand where this fourth pick went. I don't know why I don't remember because I know I talked about it draft night. But why we didn't have a fourth. Our fourth round went to trade Robert Quinn. Let me see. Let me check that. Let me check that. Sock com noodles. Basically, what you're explaining is we got 2 second round picks from New Orleans. I don't think that's the case. And if it is the case, oh my Lord, that would be even wilder, which I don't think is the case, though. I do not think that's the case. We didn't get 2 second round picks from New Orleans, man. If we got two second round picks from New Orleans, oh my gosh. Greer done blew my head off, I believe. That would be mind blowing. I talked about it that night, but I don't remember saying that, man. Senior fourth round pick number. Okay, future draft pick status. We did for the draft the next day. That's what we had to add the fourth. TD, you ready for the game tonight? You better know it. Man, I need to verify this, y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all now, if he's correct, it makes me want to get up out of this chair and just jump for joy right now. If he's correct that we got 2 second rounders basically from New Orleans, that is man, I got to confirm this because if that's correct, we got Josh Rosen for free and still got more. If that's correct. Gosh, it was just sent to me. I appreciate you, Fin75. Oh my God, how did this pass me? How did this happen? This is straight robbery. How did we pull this off? How did and the crazy thing is, I probably knew this that night and talked about it, but how did I forget how massively good this trade was? We got 2 second-round picks and a 6th-round pick for our 2nd-round pick and our 4th-round pick. How did how did this not stick in my mind? Oh my gosh, Chris Greer, man. This is a beast of a trade. Somebody said they didn't give us no second round pick. If this is correct, what I'm reading right now, this article, because it's not true, then where did our 4th-round pick go? Some of y'all saying it's not true. It's not true. They did. Man, see, y'all making me mad with this not true, so it's making me want to definitely confirm. It's making me, you know what? I don't know why I'm tripping. All I got to go do is look up Miami Dolphins 2020. Miami Dolphins 2020 draft picks. And if we got one from the Saints still on the books, then it is true. If we got one from the future draft pick status, if we got one from the Saints, then it is still true. Bam, it's right there. It's right there. Saints, Dolphins. Traded 2019 2nd-round pick number 48, 2019 4th-round pick 116 to Saints for 2019 2nd-round pick 62, 2019 16 pick, and 2020 2nd-round pick on 2019. Yep. We got 2019 2nd-round pick. Wait, 2019 2nd-round pick, 2019 6th-round pick, and 2020 2nd-round pick. Y'all are right. Y'all are correct. It's right here. The Miami Dolphins 2020 picks. No, I ain't questioning your info, Finsanity. I knew you was right. I just wanted to find it so I could adamantly tell people, stop telling them. But I get where they're coming from, Finsanity, because I didn't remember that. I remember it was still a good deal of how we did it, but this is mind-boggling. They gave us 2 2nd-round because I just read one article that said we just swapped seconds and they gave us a 6 and that was it. No, you know what? Let me tell y'all what it was. Here's what I think it was. I think the night of the trade, all the rumors, I think that's what it was, because they were talking about the Saints and the Dolphins just swap picks and the Dolphins will get the Saints 6th-round pick in return. And they left it at that. They didn't talk about it anymore. They didn't talk about it at all anymore. They didn't talk about it at all anymore. All the media on the night of the draft, they just said, oh, the Saints move up. And they switch with the Dolphins. And the Saints also sent a 6th-round pick. And they probably thought that 6th-round pick was the difference of the 15 spaces difference or whatever to make the trade work. But they didn't report the rest of it, how we sent the 4th-round pick and they sent another 2nd. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, man. The 4th rounder was how we got next year's 2nd. I see. Mine's not TD. Man, these people didn't give us no second round pick. LOL. Well, it did help me understand. I just went on sports, pro sports, transactions. That's where I always go for. That's where I always go for. Just see our future draft picks, and they're always spot on. And it says traded 2019 second round pick. The Dolphins traded 2019 second round pick, in which the Saints received Eric McCoy at number 48. And they also gave the 2019 fourth round pick, in which the Saints selected at 116 Amani Hooker to the Saints. 4. This is what the Dolphins got. 2019 second round pick, in which they traded to the Cardinals, and the Cardinals selected Andy Isabella. In a 2019 sixth round pick, where we got Isaiah Prince, in a 2020 second round pick. This is a fact. This came out after the draft. I didn't even know this. The extra detail of the fourth round pick and the second round pick, I do not remember that being reported the night of. Oh my gosh. How did we? Oh my God, this is a thing of beauty. This is a thing of beauty. You can't sit here and tell me we ain't get Rosen for free. You can't sit here and tell me we ain't get him for free. And truth be told, here's the crazier thing about it. The Saints were drafted number 62 in the second round. That's third from the last. That's the third slot. That you got the Patriots, the Rams, and the Saints. So basically, the Saints were the best losers that didn't make the Super Bowl. If they do any worse than going to the championship game, it's even better for us this year. That draft pick is going to be even better. And don't tell me, don't let them miss the playoffs. Oh my gosh, that's a higher second round pick. Ooh. I ain't saying they're going to miss the playoffs, but y'all get my point. How did we pull this off? Two second round picks in a fourth, in a sixth, for a second and a fourth. We won that trade and virtually got Rosen for nothing. Virtually got Rosen for nothing. For nothing. Oh my gosh. How did I miss this? Now, I will say this. Somehow we found ourselves not having a third round pick at all next year. Somehow we found ourselves not having a third round pick at all next year. So you mean to tell me we got 2 second round picks next year? Next year we got, so let me break this down for y'all. Next year we got 1 first round pick, 2 second round picks. Oh, no, we do got a third round pick. I'm so sorry. Y'all forgive me. 1 third round pick. How many fourth round picks? 2 fourth round picks. And these ain't even, the compensatory picks ain't even come in yet. We ain't even talking compensatory yet. Round 5. We gave that to the Cardinals. Dolphins, round pick. We don't have a 5th round pick. That's what it is. We have a 6th round pick that the Cowboys gave us. We got 2 6th round picks. Yep, we got 2 6th round picks from the Robert Quinn deal. Oh, we traded Jordan Lucas to the Chiefs. So we got 2 7th round picks as well. So 2, 4. All right, we don't have the 5th. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now it's saying we have 10 picks next year based off of this. Plus the compensatory picks that we should have coming in. And we have the possibility of getting about 2 to 4 compensatory picks. No, compensatory picks aren't listed until after, I think after the season, if I'm not mistaken, because they got to look at the players we lost. They got to look at their stats. And then they got to look at our current team to see if anybody put those kind of stats up to match it. Because if you found nobody to put those stats up to match it, then you were awarded that compensatory pick. It's like compensation for what you lost. But it doesn't work if you lost somebody and then brought somebody in see, well, we're going to get it even if we have a player that might be as successful, because as long as the money don't add up, long as the value of what you brought in doesn't equate to what you lost, you're awarded a compensatory pick. But there is a playing factor in it as well, how well they play, or if they even play. If they even play. So compensatory formula is a little weird, but that's the best way I can explain it right now. We have some commodities to wheel and deal in next year's draft. Listen, first and foremost, we got 2 second-round picks. Let's get that straight now. We got 2 seconds and 2 fourths. That is the secret weapon right there. And we might even get another 4th rounder for a compensatory pick, depending. The Cameron Wake situation or the Ryan Tannehill situation, we might even get a higher compensatory pick for those guys. But right now, all you got to do is think about, we got 2 second rounders and 2 fourths. I could see them taking, I could see them possibly taking some of those assets to make sure they might even take a 4th. They might take a 4th and a 3rd and get back in the they might take a 4th and a 5th and get back in the 2nd. I don't know, or the 3rd, or the low 3rds. They might take a 3rd and a 4th and get in the 2nd. Who knows? To have 3 second-round picks. Then you're talking about us going in the 1st round twice, possibly. Man, hello. Hey. No, let me check it out. Hold on. Yeah, what did you want me to get? All right, the one that we discussed. Yeah, that's a definitive. So I'll take care of that. I'll probably hit you up around 11 to let you know what I came up with. All right, love you. Bye-bye. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my gosh. We are going to war next offseason. And we win the Super Bowl this year. Care what y'all talk about. But anyway, worst case scenario, even if it's a worst case scenario, oh, my gosh, we are going to war next year in the draft. Literally, y'all, we might find ourselves in the 1st round twice. We might find ourselves in the 1st round twice. We might find ourselves in the 1st round twice. And still feel good about having a lot of other picks for talent that we want to develop. Oh my gosh, Dolphins. I got to talk to the Dolphin heavens. The Dolphin heavens. Listen, Dolphins, man. Get us in the 1st round twice. Get us in the 1st round twice. Go get us a defensive end in the 1st round. Go get us an offensive lineman in the 1st round. Just knock out 2 big heavy hitters in the 1st round. Go ahead and do it. Matter of fact, I don't even care if you go ahead and get 2 offensive linemen in the 1st round. Just go do it. 2 offensive linemen in the 1st round, baby. Just, oh my gosh, in 1 year we can solidify the trenches, and then the Dolphin Nation would actually feel like, all right, I don't have much to complain about at this point. We got receiver weapons. We got running back weapons. We got tight ends. We got our O-line. We're the fullback. We can protect, even if it's Rosen, we can protect him to see his full potential, to let us know at that point if in 2021 we need to go find our quarterback or not. Oh my gosh, trenches. Oh my gosh. First round, heaven. First round, heaven, man. We got to. I can't believe the Saints. What were they thinking? Oh my gosh, man. Amani Hooker better just be. I mean, not Amani Hooker, but Eric McCoy. He better be just lights out this year for them. Because oh my gosh, Eric McCoy better be everything. And yes, Joe Crotwell. I ain't even talk about the $100 million in cap space. No, it might be more than $100 million, by the way. But I ain't even mentioned that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We should be ready for war. Oh my God. Instant contenders, man. But you know what? It's going to drive everybody crazy when we got all these assets and all this money and we still don't draft a quarterback in the first round. And I'm going to be proud of my team when we don't do it. I'm going to be proud of them. You're right, George. Foundation is being set, boys. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. My mind is really blown right now. Like, how did I not remember this highway robbery of a trade that we pulled off? I remember raving that night with about Greer though. Maybe I do remember this. I don't know. I remember that night raving about Greer just pulled a monster move. I remember raving that night about how Greer just finessed the system. But I thought it was because he tricked the Cardinals by saying, "Oh, you just want a second round? All right, I'll call you back in a little bit." And he made that deal, got a second. But I don't know why right now I don't remember us getting 2 second rounders for this, man. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I want to get emotional, but it ain't necessary. But oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is beautiful. I know some of y'all probably ain't soaking this in and understanding, but when you're go get Zeke with the money, get out of here, Butcher. How about y'all go get Zeke? And you know better than anybody else, being a Patriots fan, y'all ain't about spending that kind of money. You want us to lose doing that kind of stuff. But I don't know if y'all realize the significance of this. This is let me break down some of the significance of this. Number one, look at what your GM is doing. Look at what our GM is doing. Look at what our GM has created. We got Rosen for free. In all technicality, got a little bit more back. The difference between a fourth and a sixth. No, we gave them a fifth. So the difference between a fifth and a sixth. That's the little extra tip we got for doing all this. Joe Crotwell, thank you. That's how you got to look at it. For a second, fourth, and fifth, we got a second, and sixth, and Rosen. Let's take Rosen out the equation. Remove Rosen. Act like we never got Rosen. For a second, a fourth, and a fifth, we got a second, and a sixth. Still won. Even if we didn't get Rosen, we won. We gave away a second, 2, 4, 5, and we got a 2, 2, 6. Even without Rosen, that was a win. And we got Rosen too. Saying we got Rosen for free makes people feel better if he don't work. What have I been saying all this time? We didn't lose nothing on Rosen. We the ones who got the upside on him. The worst case scenario, we got what I like to consider a real solid backup. A real solid backup. Oh, Lord. My computer battery, the cord wasn't hooked up. Y'all, hold on. Let me make sure I hook this up. Don't want us dying on the stream. All right, we good. Come on, y'all. Do y'all see that? At the worst case scenario, if Rosen doesn't work out, we got a decent backup. If it don't work. At just $2 million a year for 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, that's a big steal in itself. I can't believe people criticize the trade. Shout out to Tyler Fink, man. Fins need a draft only O-line and pass rushers early. Man, Flores and Greer and them, boy, they be in their daily and weekly meetings like, hey, man, they be in the meeting with their foot up. Be like, man, our future's bright, man. They ain't worried about nothing. Win, lose, or draw this year, they like, yeah, we building something special. We about to sneak up on everybody else. Oh, our odds got worse today? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. They don't see it coming. 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 Oh my gosh, man. TD, we in Vegas for the draft. I'm planning it. That's you already know, Bree. You already know I'm down. Ain't no question, bro. We got that be lit, man. We got to hit another draft again. Last draft was we should have went to this one, man. My screen got all this dust on it. Look like get this stuff off. That pure sunlight bringing all kind of. Anyway, oh my God, yeah, I'm down, Bree. We gonna do it. Let's do the draft in Vegas this year. And the crazy thing is, Bree, it'll be my first time in Vegas. You know, I just got to sneak away from the wife. She can be like, well, I ain't going. Be like, listen, sweetie, listen. I'm coming and they do see it. Man, hey, Bree, I mean, you got to let me know, Bree. If we have to, man, we might make it a TD Fans Talk affair. See if there's other people that want to come. Man, I need to figure out how the Dolphins can let us be the fan club, man. Have our people up in the building get that A1 access. That's the real opportunity. Are you asking if I'm down, Bree or TD? It don't matter if insanity. Well, Bree hosting it. He the one that bringing it up, so you got to talk to him, man. Finn said she down. Hey, let's do it. Yeah, I'm all good. You already know I'm good, Bree. You already know, bro. This is a business trip. You better know it. Trust me. TD ain't crazy. But anywho, man, listen. The possibilities for this team next offseason is endless. Over $100 million in cap space. First and foremost, y'all do have to understand we're probably going to take about $40 million of those dollars to solidify some of the players we currently have on the roster. That $40 million will be used to solidify people like Laramie Tunsil. It'll be used to possibly, depending on how this season goes, to offer players like Kenyon Drake a contract. It'll be used to offer individuals like Albert Wilson their new deal. It'll be used to offer individuals on the O-line like Daniel Kilgore. Do we want to extend him another year or two? It'll be used for assets like that. But I think that on our current roster, we have about $40 million worth of expenditures that we may be pursuing to keep current players under contract. But that's still going to leave about $60 million plus in cap space, which we will be players in free agency. Guys, next year, I don't see any reason whatsoever why we won't have a legitimate starting offensive line and a legitimate starting defensive line and a legitimate cornerback opposite Xavier Howard. And I will let y'all tell me at this point, who in the heck else are we going to need in this roster to be contenders, to be legitimate Super Bowl contenders? Think about it. Some could argue, man, we probably going to need to find a tight end, but I haven't even mentioned all the freaking draft picks that we'll have. all the draft picks that we'll have. I haven't even mentioned that either. The first rounder, I haven't mentioned that. Matter of fact, let's play a quick game, guys. Let's play a quick game on how many positions right now needs to change us to where we get above average players to become Super Bowl contenders. Let's play this game real quick. Y'all ready? Let's go. First and foremost, we're going to say the quarterback situation for last, okay? But first and foremost, everybody on here knows at a minimum we need about 3 offensive linemen. 3 offensive linemen. I know Dieter's probably going to work out. Tunsil's going to work out. But we also know Kilgore contract is over after this year, and he's an older guy. We got to start finding his center replacement. We got to find a right guard and a right tackle that's going to be a starter. I'm fine with Dieter. I think he's going to be fine long term. Tunsil, we already know. But I'm still leaving the 3. And even if we re-sign Kilgore, I'm still going to put him in a slot of depth. Even if he start, I'm talking about what do we need at the starting position? We're going to need a starting center next year. Even if Kilgore end up still starting, we still need to invest in a starting caliber center. We still need to invest in a starting caliber guard. We still need to invest in a starting caliber right tackle. That's 3 people that we need right there. Now, mind you, out of those 3 positions, who knows? Our right guard might shock us this year. Our left guard our right tackle might shock us this year and own their spot, and we know. But we're going to go worst case scenario right now. We already need 3 on the O-line. On the D-line, we need at a minimum 2 pass rushers at the defensive end positions. Even if Charles Harris works out, all it means for us is more depth, but we need 2 more. That's 5 in the trenches right there. 5. I ain't worried about D tackle. We're 4 deep right now at the D tackle position. And all 4 of them, you can argue, can start. We don't need D tackles. But we need 5 right there. That's our trenches. Running back, ain't even discussing it. We'll always be by committee because that's the winning formula, and we straight already. Our pipeline even straight. So we still at 5. Wide receivers, same situation as the running backs. Committee. You don't need that all-pro elite guy. Ain't no difference from what the Patriots do. Ain't no difference. We don't need it. Tight end. I say we need one more to bring in that's hungry, and hopefully he's the future. Who knows? One of these guys we currently got can still emerge and become our future, but I'm still going to put that as a slot because we even want to be better. We might be decent, but we want to be better. That's 6. 6 needs. We good at the fullback. I'm not talking quarterback, so we're at 6. Finishing out the defense outside of the trenches because we already hit it. Linebacker position. That's one of our strengths now. We'll just keep on bringing in a whole bunch of players and trying to see who emerge. We're not going to invest in that, in my opinion. I mean, we might go after another one, but it's not a dire need anymore. We even have some depth at the position with young players. We're still at 6. Cornerback opposite Xavier Howard. We need 1, but TD going to go ahead and say we need 2. I'm going to go ahead and step out on the limb and say we need 2 because I don't even like the depth that we have at the position. I don't even like the depth. And on top of that you always want to be preparing for Xavier Howard's replacement, even if we never replace him. You always got to be prepared. No difference from, honestly, I know y'all hate when I say this, but no difference from what the Patriots do. They can have a Pro Bowler solidified, but they always bring in a replacement. And if they want to keep that Pro Bowler, then they'll trade the replacement for another asset or make the swap. But I say 2. Safety, nickel, all that, I'm not concerned. We straight. Right now, I think that to make us, and I feel like we Super Bowl contenders right now. That's just my feeling. But to make us look at the whole world and say they Super Bowl contenders right now, they finally give us some respect. We 8 players away from having and of course, nothing is flawless, but y'all know what I mean. Every position we can feel comfortable about going into that week. Like, oh well, you know, we hopefully we get good play at this. Hopefully we get good play at that. No, we go in with, man, we straight, man. These guys just need to show up, do their job, and man, we should be playoffs every year. We eight players. Because I'm telling y'all, we ain't gonna know our quarterback situation until 2021. Even if we did just hypothetically draft a QB next year in the first round, we still ain't gonna know our QB situation until 2021. Because you still gotta evaluate that new guy. We don't know. But we 8 away. 8 away. And here's how I look at that 8. $60 million after we take care of some of our own players in free agency. $60 million in cap space. You can't tell me we ain't gonna find at a minimum. For $60 million, we're gonna bring in at least 7 to 8 people we could bring in with $60 million. And we don't need all of them to work. But 7 or 8 people, you at least go, because all of them also going to have a sample size that we can evaluate, and some of them are proven. But, you know, proven still don't always work out, but it works out at a higher clip. You can immediately say we're going to get 4 people out of our free agency that's going to work out. 4 out of those 8 in free agency is going to work out. We need 4 more. And now we're going to look in the draft, first round pick. 2 second-round picks, draft a whole bunch of players on this roster, and hope you find another Preston Williams and Sammy Guevin at some type of position. Come on, man. This roster can literally, we could feel like every single player on the roster is above a 7 out of 10 next year. Every single player on the roster and our depth. Our average player next year can literally be about 7.5 or 8. It's wartime, baby. That's wartime. At that point, nobody can tell me nothing. Right now, you can argue this because even TD will tell you there's a lot of optimism and hopefuls that we hope things turn out this way. But when they go down next offseason, ain't nobody can tell me nothing. My mama can't tell me nothing. At all. I give it 3 to 5 years away from being serious contenders. For the Patriots, again, yeah, I'll probably give it 3 to 5 years before they can compete with us after this year. You're right. You're right, Patriots talk. How are we the Browns of the NFL and the Browns are the Browns of the NFL? LOL, need a different analogy. And the Browns might actually suck. But the whole they who shall not be named need to be Thanos snap. This challenge deserves at least a 5-minute Patriots rant. Hey, man, nah. That's them 7s on our roster you talking about, TD. That's what I'm talking about. 7 or better, baby. That's what you want, 7 or better. And you ready for war. Patriots ain't got a roster full of 9s and 10s, 8 9s and 10s. They just got a ton of 7s. They got more 7s than everybody else. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they just had a whole bunch of 7, 8s, and 9s. Nobody can say their quarterback was a 10. Nobody can say their running backs were 10s. Nobody can say that their wide receivers were 10s. They just had a whole bunch of 7s and 8s. Just good talent all throughout. And what people need to understand, when you got 9s and 10s, every 9 you got on your roster, their salary is the leading 2 7s. Every 10 you got on your roster, their salary is the leading 3 or 4 7s. You don't think Russell Wilson, $35 million? $35 million? Patriots are contenders every year. I'm talking 3 to 5 years before Miami will be able to step up to them. Listen, man. Patriots, I done told you yesterday, man. Patriots run is done. They are no more. That's the end of them. Patriots are done. In a discussion, the Patriots are done. Yeah, y'all will see it this year. Trust me, TD ain't been one of those people that say Patriots are done every year. I didn't say that last year. I talked my junk because I'm a Dolphins fan last year, but I never said they were done. This is the first time, the last 5 years, people have been saying Patriots done, and I was like, I ain't going to say that, and I'm a Dolphin fan, and I hate them. I'm not going to say that. Oh, but they done now. They done now. They done. They done. They done, baby. They are done. Yeah, I got to hold on to my Dolphin pillow, baby. The love of my life. Don't tell my wife. You and that pillow. Hey, man, hey, get off my pillow. Don't talk about my baby, man. Don't talk about my baby. Man, I think we are a good QB away from being contenders. We ain't a good QB away from being contenders. We're a good team filling the roster with 7s and 8s from being a contender. Period, man. The league won't allow it. Yeah, they will. The league will allow it. Let me tell you something. If the league, if you're one of them conspiracy theorists, and some people may argue it's not a conspiracy theory, and I might be one of them. Who knows? But if you're one of those people that believe that the league controls everything and they let people win who they want to win, I'm going to even go out on a limb to say, hell, it's the Dolphins' time anyway. We got too many things going for us not to be the case. Storyline-wise, for the NFL, storyline-wise, some of y'all don't even realize the weight that Josh Rosen carries. Some of y'all don't even realize the weight that he carries from a marketability standpoint and a fan base standpoint in an area that he gets to tap into that's never been done. Man, even the Jewish community. There's a lot of Jewish people that I talk to that literally have football conversations with me and be like, oh, Rosen is in Miami, isn't he? Like, I never really watched football, but I know that Rosen's in Miami. I'm like, wow. I'm at the Bucks game, Bree. Breon was there, but I don't think you were by me when this was happening. Like, Breon was over there smiling, getting deeds from Bucks fans like he the new Bucks fan, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm over there talking to a guy, and you know what they refer to Josh Rosen as? Hey man, do you think the Jew is gonna start? Yeah, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jewish person, but do you think Jew is gonna start? I'm like, Jew? Who is Jew? And they call him Jew. I'm like, wow, man. And that's what's up, man. They definitely showing that's love too. The Jewish community is showing Josh Rosen a lot of love, and that's what's up. That's a beautiful thing, man. You can bring and believe it or not, he's huge for football when it comes to the Jewish community because they like football too. But now they have someone who has the same beliefs, lives the same lifestyle, and things like that they can relate to. They have his back, and that's a beautiful thing. That's Miami now. That's Miami now. Y'all got to understand that, man. The NFL and the Dolphins' history, we have a beautiful history. So if you are one of those people who think that the NFL controls everything, I'm going to tell you now, the first team that's going to go undefeated after the 72 Dolphins might actually be the 72 Dolphins. I mean the Miami Dolphins. I'm saying 72 Dolphins. It might be the Miami Dolphins. Do you know how huge that is for the NFL? Only one team has been able to do it, but the same franchise twice. If you're one of those guys who believe the NFL controls the narratives and storylines, Flores comes in, takes over his his teacher, becoming the guy. Flores is the guy now. Come on, man. Y'all better see it. If you want to believe that type of stuff, writing on the wall. If you believe in that type of stuff, we got more reason than any franchise. And don't think that the NFL ain't sitting back. Like, truth be told, Miami is one of the largest markets for football. They fans just waiting on them to start actually being relevant and winning. And man, do you know the cash cow that's going to come out of that? Come on, man. We got fans worldwide. They talk about America's team is the Cowboys and the Patriots been winning so much. But truth be told, let us start winning Super Bowls. Ain't nobody gonna question who the largest fan base is. Ain't nobody gonna question it. Nobody gonna question it. You're gonna have Dolphin fans coming out the woodworks wearing paraphernalia and everything, and people gonna be like, "Dang, I didn't know you was a Dolphin fan." They're gonna be in every state in the country because we one of the only fan bases that have a huge presence in every state outside of the Cowboys. The only ones, and it's Miami. And it's the city where every team thinks they can come to have a vacation. That's why they have a hard time when they come. That sun hit them, and they want to get over to South Beach. They want to enjoy the city. Enjoy the night before the game, and we destroy them the next day. Miami is notorious for fair weather fandom. That only happened after the 70s. And then the up and down in the Marino years of having the greatest quarterback of all time and still not winning it all. It's not our fan base fault that they're up and down like that and they feel that way. They've been put through a lot. I do give them an excuse. Jersey is flooded with Dolphin fans. Yeah, we everywhere. Our fans have been put through a lot. But I promise you, the moment we up there holding that trophy, I ain't even going to say holding the trophy. The moment we in the dance, man, my next door neighbor might be a Dolphin fan and I don't even know. And I'm going to find out. Man, it's about to happen, y'all. It's about to happen. It's about to go down. Y'all think it's just a coincidence that we brought half of the Patriots coaching staff over? Maybe I'm saying too much. Come on, man. Y'all think it's a coincidence that we brought a superstar, an all-star staff above the coaches? You know, all these quote-unquote advisors. Y'all ain't paying attention to that, are you? The quote-unquote advisors. Oh, we brought this big-name guy in to advise this person. We brought that big-name guy in to advise with Greer and this and that. Oh, we gearing up. Y'all better see what's happening. These are NFL shifts. The NFL is shifting some stuff over where we at. Winning is about to start happening in Miami. This is big business. I truly do believe you'd be naive to think that other factors doesn't play a small role in it. Not saying that these guys still ain't got to go out and earn it and perform, but trust me. Trust me. There are some factors involved, man. Our assistant GM is official too. That's my point. Y'all don't understand. See, people ain't even talking about what we got in that front office now. Whole bunch of people that ain't even talking. They ain't saying nothing. You ain't heard their name all off season. But they just had a quick announcement. We just brought in this person to advise this. And that's all you heard. You ain't heard another thing yet. You ain't heard a single thing yet. I mean, I truly do believe the NFL is at work in Miami as well. We got us, man. They cleaned it out. It's time to win. You think it's a coincidence that Stephen Ross putting all that money in the way? Listen, this is business. Stephen Ross put his own money into that world-class stadium, event center. You already know they were talking about having all the Pro Bowls in Miami or Orlando, trying to figure out which one is the better option. You know we get the Super Bowl almost freaking every 4 years. When you're owning, you putting all that money into it yourself, come on, you know the NFL looking, because you got to understand, even though Stephen Ross putting all that money into it himself, that's an upgrade for the NFL. They take notice of stuff like that. You're going to get more Super Bowls. You're going to get more Pro Bowls. You're going to get more drafts. You're going to get more of all that stuff you bid for. You're going to get all that stuff. All of it, man. They're making Orlando Stadium like Hard Rock. I've already seen it. It ain't quite like Hard Rock, though. Ain't quite like it. That canopy sweet, baby. That roof with the opening. But come on, man. Miami is a destination now. Oh my gosh. The NFL knows that. If the NFL had to go through and say, rank all the cities of the NFL and which one of them is the perfect location no matter what, I can go out on a limb and say Miami is number one. And it's arguable, but that's why I say I can go out on a limb to say they're number one and feel safe about not falling off that limb. Jerry Jones paid all that money. He didn't even pay that money. That's another fun fact for y'all. Jerry Jones don't even own the Cowboys Stadium. The city of Arlington does. The city of Arlington paid for it. You see how Stephen Ross tried to get the state of Florida and the surrounding counties to help him pay for it. He didn't even ask them to pay for it. He said, help me pay for it. They end up voting in no, and he put his own money into it. But Jerry Jones don't even own that big old stadium. And guess what? Everybody, Jerry's World, massive, big. Yes, it's massive. Yes, it's big. Yes, it has the big screens. But when you're in the 300 and 400 level, you might as well just watch the screens instead of down there on the field in the game. Anybody been to that stadium and sat in the 300 and 400 section, which are thousands of seats, probably 30,000 seats in those two sections, you know you might as well watch the TV. You could have just stayed home. Or just watch the TV screen at the stadium and watch it. And another thing that's bad about the big Jerry's World is he got granted the Super Bowl for bringing Jerry's World, and look at the weather during the Super Bowl time. Y'all remember all that ice? The ice storm in Dallas during the Super Bowl? It's Super Bowl kind of unfun for the people who went to it for the destination. It made it unpleasing. I was in Dallas for the Super Bowl that year. It was very unpleasant. Very unpleasing in Dallas for the Super Bowl that year. It was very unpleasant. Very. And all the commentators, yeah, this is going to hurt Dallas's chance. This is why they always wanted in Miami and Arizona get to that times and different stuff like that. And then what? The Falcons bring their new stadium? The only thing that does is look like a Rubik's Cube by opening up weird and closing weird. That's it. Outside of that, oh, nice, beautiful new stuff, new stadium. Nothing fascinating, but in Miami, baby, you got the inside and outside feel at the same time without having to say you opened the dome. No, you got an inside and an outside feel at the same time. You got beautiful sunshine during that time of year. And the sunshine for the Super Bowl that time of year ain't the burning 90-degree weather. It's about 85 degrees at its highest point. It's just beautiful. All the TV stations can set up and do their Super Bowl videos outside. They can go to South Beach and film. And they got the blimp going. Everything just works. Miami is the city. It's the future. Everything works. Yeah, we building tunnels and bridges. They already got 2 tunnels done. So people ain't got to walk over the highway. They just walk right under, making that easy. Ain't got to walk over all through the streets. They building bridges on every single side of the stadium for people to come right over. They doing it all. I'm at the stadium looking out from the 3rd level on the outside of the stadium looking at Miami. You can see downtown Miami from this side. You can see downtown Fort Lauderdale from the other side, all the way from the stadium. You can see the big old Hard Rock hotel now with the guitar looking huge. You can see all the world-class tennis courts around the stadium. It's a thing of beauty. My nation, man. Every major event. They're going to bring global soccer, global tennis. Everything's going to be at Miami Stadium. Stephen Ross, he actually lucky that the state declined him. He's about to make so much more money. Oh my gosh, ain't going to be no stopping him. His net worth is probably going to double. If he got 8 billion or something like that, I don't remember what it is. I think it's somewhere around there. If he got 8 billion, it's probably going to double in 5 years. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Miami is the destination. The NFL knows it as well. They know it. We're about to be the serious contenders that everybody hates. See how they hate the Patriots now? We're about to be the serious contenders that everybody hates. I even go out on a limb to say that some people will be like, the Dolphins have been so dominant over the last 10 years, but the Patriots seems to always have their number up north. Like we still going to be winning every year, but instead of us beating the Patriots every year and having a number, they might beat us once a year, every year up there or something. The tide's about to turn. It's about to be so different, man. I seen that Guitar Hotel building you speak of on my way to my mom's house from Fort Lauderdale Airport when I first went back to Florida for my 2-week vacation. Isn't it huge? You can see it anywhere in South Florida if you're high enough. That hotel, you can see it. It just rises in the sky. A hotel in the shape of a guitar. It's the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel. It's beautiful. And it has an outside life that you can roam and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. It's beautiful, man. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now at work. You can see it. You could be in Miami. You could be in Fort Lauderdale, which is an hour away. If you go from the end to end, you're going to see it. It's right in the middle of it all, though. It's technically the center of South Florida. Not South Florida, but if you put Miami and Dade together, it's kind of like the center. It's like on that edge of Broward County. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. I wonder what the guitar is tuned up right. Wonder what the guitar is tuned up right now. It's always tuned up. It's a casino. They getting money. Patriots ain't cheap. Hell, some quarterbacks like the ball inflated more. Now that's true. They still cheat though. But you're right on that. That's true. I ain't saying that the ball deflating was cheating because a lot of quarterbacks actually did that. They only called Brady out for it because it came out. It lights up at night. Yes, it does. It's beautiful. It's pretty, man. But y'all, this TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We got 2 hours in this morning. I'm about to get to work. Got to do some recording. Got to work on this fantasy thing and make a few more. Got to talk to a few people on the phone, some business stuff. But I appreciate y'all. I wanted to come to y'all and uplift y'all this morning, give y'all some love early, bright and early. Tell y'all we going to be back tonight. Of course, I'm going to be checking the news all day. If we got any information, I'm going to come give y'all some quick hitters on live. So y'all stay tuned. This your boy TD from TD Fans Talk. Y'all make sure y'all check me out on Instagram, TD Fans Talk, Twitter at TD Fans Talk. Y'all do me a favor. Don't be lazy. If you on social media like Twitter and Instagram, y'all go check me out. I'm trying to get both of those platforms over 1,000 because I usually not on there much. But y'all help me out. Y'all go over there and find TD Fans Talk. Also, check me out at dolphinstalk.com as always. And don't forget to check out the merch store. I see a lot of y'all been checking it out. 3 people bought something yesterday. Somebody bought a sticker, somebody bought a hoodie, and somebody bought one of the T-shirts. And that's what's up, man. I told y'all already, leave a message, man. Leave a message and let me know who it is because I definitely want to give y'all a special shout out for checking out the merch store and looking at the stuff in there. And I appreciate that for y'all. And those who can't buy anything or don't want to, just go check it out for me, man. Get the clicks up over there so I can see some traffic over there. Because we're getting about 40 people that look at it a day and averaging about 2 items that people get a day. Yesterday, we had 3 people grab something. So I can't wait till y'all send me pictures with some of the merch on and that type of stuff, man. What's going on with the Ravens? Nothing, but we're going to talk about that coming up soon, probably in a week. And I probably have a collab coming with the Ravens YouTuber, Ingraven. So y'all go check him out. But I got to work out the details and contact him again. I told him we'll talk closer to the time. But shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for your love. Thank you for your support. This is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, and you all are real Miami Dolphin fans. Not because you're hanging out with me, because I see the passion, the love, and the desire in the chat section all day, every day. I love all y'all. Time for me to get to work. I'm gonna hit you up real quick, Finsanity, in a little bit. I'll text you. But if y'all have any inquiries or have any questions or want to help me out or do more in regards to the channel, just hit me up, man. I'm an open book. I'm all down for any and everything that's going to excel this channel to bigger and better heights. Love y'all. It's your boy, TD Fans Talk. Peace. Love y'all, man. Oh, got to cut it off. Much love, big guy. Peace. I got to see, I don't even be wanting to leave y'all, man. I love y'all just as much as I love my baby. No. Oh, man, I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Hit that like button on your way out.